What's going on with y'all today, man? How y'all feeling? Today I wanted to talk to y'all about parents. As you can tell by the title, Father's Day for Joe Jackson. Recently, my dad just had a birthday. His birthday was in August, and I was kind of struggling on what should I get for him because I wasn't really necessarily enthusiastic about it. Me and my father, we don't really have the best relationship. Pretty much like the scenario with me and my father. My father, he was there for me just like my mother. Like, he was present in my life, took care of me, got me things, like a father should. But also, the other side of my father is that he wasn't always, the best. I'm trying to put it the right way. He didn't always treat me the best, I should say. Like, when I think about my father and who I could compare him to, I would definitely say Joe Jackson. Specifically, I don't know Jackson like in real life, like know what type of person he is. But when I seen that Michael Jackson movie, American Dream, and I seen like how they tried to portray him, the way how they tried to portray Joe Jackson in that movie, that's exactly how I would picture my father as. Like, if I had to compare him to somebody, it would be him. Like, growing up with my father, it was a lot of beatings. He was a very strict, tough individual that, you did not want to get on his bad side. Sometimes in my case, like situations I would get in with him, sometimes it was kind of unavoidable, just the way like his personality is. It's just like I feel like my dad is a very problematic person. Not saying he's all the way bad, but he's definitely, he's a type like you come around him for too long, it's arguments, problems, and it's definitely being a kid. There's not really much room of things that you can even do because that's your parent at the end of the day. So you have to literally deal with any type of situation that you know comes up. You can't really escape from the scenario because it's like you live with this person. There's nothing you could really do. And really, I wanted to speak on this because I know there's a lot of kids who are in problematic households, whether it be like a mom who's very tough on them, a dad who's very tough on them, an aunt, uncle, whoever you may live with. I just want to let you guys know that you're not alone in this predicament. There's a lot of kids out here, a lot of, I don't want to just single out black parents, but, a lot of black kids, they grow up in these kind of problematic households and they don't really know how to handle the situation. Like, I remember I had talked to somebody about like my situation, and the person I was talking to was like, "Oh, well, that's just like my mom. Da da da. It's nothing. Da da da. Like, that's regular." And pretty much trying to like minimize the problem that I was having. And I was just thinking like, just because even if it is a regular thing for different people, that doesn't make it okay. And nobody really knows what you're going through. Like, it's a way how you and your parents look outside to other people, like the outside, in public version, and then the when you're inside with them alone, it's a lot different. So nobody really knows exactly what you're going through. So to try to minimize it or just say, "Oh, that's regular," is it's not really. Nah, it's not regular. It's not cool. It's not a good thing that should be going on. You feel me? Like, but I don't want to use like the word abuse because I definitely wouldn't say that, I've been like it wasn't like an abusive necessarily scenario, but just very, I don't want to use the word because I know there's people who really really would be in a scenario of like almost like a life or death situation where they're really getting hurt in their house. So I definitely wouldn't want to use that because that wasn't my situation. But just people who are in, like I said, problematic type of situations, I know like it can be very tough, and you kind of just feel hopeless in the scenario because you're like, man, I can't leave. Maybe you're a kid, maybe you're a teenager, maybe you're even a young adult because now, I'm a little older now and I still live in my parents' house. I know it could just be very frustrating because you just feel like, man, I'm just stuck in this scenario. Like, I'm stuck with this person. I got to deal with all the different problems going on. and I really just don't know what to do. Sometimes people be feeling suicidal. They be feeling like they want to hurt other people because they feel hurt. It's like a lot of different stuff be going on, but I'm just here to tell you that, you're not alone, and things will get better for you, because you're not, like, when you think about all the different bad times that you might have had, like, it could have been in school or could be at home too, a past situation. You just gotta always remember the fact that you're not always gonna be here. Like, eventually, years go on, you growing up, you're gonna be able to leave eventually. You're gonna be able to have the money, or you're gonna go off to college. Whoever, I'm speaking to like a bunch of different like kids, teenagers, and young adults. Whatever scenario you might be in, you definitely are not gonna always be here. So if you keep that in mind, keep that thought in your head, like, man, this is not always gonna be my life, so to speak. This is not always gonna be happening to me. When you think about it like that, it could also help you feel better. Like, okay, I'm gonna eventually be out on my own, be able to set the standards for who I want in my life, whether that be friends, whether that be family, parents. You'll be able to choose who you want around you, who brings you peace. So you won't be in these kind of forced situations of you feeling trapped, or maybe you feel like, oh, I lived in a certain area and I'm around these certain people, so I have to talk to them. No, it won't always be like that. You'll be able to soon be able to just do what you want, what you feel is fit for you. Like, it's a little bit harder separating from your parents, especially like controlling parents. It's a little bit different, especially since the fact that, that's your blood, and, that's like might be the only family you know. It's not impossible. Like, if you really wanted to and you wanted to just leave and never associate with your parent ever again, then that's up to you. But I know for some people it's a little bit harder, especially like in my situation. I don't personally, I don't want to necessarily just leave and never come back and never associate with you again, but it's more so like I just want to be free and just able to just do my own thing. And maybe I will be gone for a while, and you know, doing, living my life and stuff like that. Maybe it will be like that for a little bit, but, again, I'm just saying, whatever you want to do for your life, you'll be able to do and choose whatever regulations or however you want to go about this situation with your parents, whoever. You'll be able to do that. You gotta just remain positive. Like, whatever you like to do, keep pursuing that. Keep being a good, real person. Don't let, that problematic parent or person bring you down. Whatever they might say, whatever they might do, just know that eventually you're gonna be able to get through it. You just gotta keep being focused, and just remembering the fact that you aren't, you're not the problem. If that's how you might feel, you're not the problem. You're just, in an unfortunate situation that you shouldn't be in. But things will get better and you will move on from this. So, keep that in mind. That's really all I got to say about this video. It was just on my mind, and I wanted to just share this with y'all and, bring up this topic. Let me know in the comments if you might be in this scenario or have been in this scenario. That's all I gotta say about this, though. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out.